What's up, everybody? Upfront Tony here from Upfront MMA. It's good to see you. I wouldn't want to be you. And almighty trackers, you're in for a good time, even better than the one I had with your mother. So sit down, shut the fuck up, and enjoy the ride, motherfucker. Woo! All right, everybody. We're going to go over two topics today that I think you might enjoy. I know I kind of enjoyed them, and maybe you was going to do the same thing. Number one, is Conor McGregor ever going to do BKFC as a competitor? Or is he just kind of yanking that chains along? You know what I'm saying? And also, Dana White came out today, and he made a bunch of incredible announcements. Many of which I broke to you a long time ago. But you weren't paying attention, and you called me fake news. But I'm a clairvoyant. Now, in reality, I got a guy on the inside, I told you. In the war room, where Dana makes the plans. My Italian friend is in there, but Dana's got a lot of Italian friends. He'll never identify which one I'm talking about. But you trust me. Now, sometimes it's wrong because I get the news when they're planning it. It's not that it's wrong. I get it in the early stages when they're just thinking about it. So every once in a while, something doesn't come through. So excuse the far out of me. So number one, let's talk about BKFC. I always want to call it KFC. I can't help it. And by the way, bare knuckle boxing has got me blocked on X, and so does Conor McGregor. So I'm giving them a heavy benefit of the doubt here by telling them this story and not telling them to go. Conor, you see, is a part owner of the TKO group, and the TKO group is going to want to get their hands in on bare knuckle boxing while the getting is good when it's still cheap. You could have bought in for $50 million or something it was like a couple days ago or months, I don't remember. Sometime you could have. But that being said, TKO gets in there. Conor McGregor's the front man. Now that thing, he can take it all the way to the sky. Nobody can do marketing better than Conor McGregor. He is literally the master of marketing. I remember one time I saw a post he made on, I think it was like Instagram. He made one post, and in that one post, he was able to rattle off 5 different products of his. I commented, I was like, man, you are a marketing level genius, bro, when he hit the like button on that one. He thought that was good, but it's true. This guy knows how to product place and do this and that and make his face the cover. And let's just take, for instance, he's got a bar and a restaurant. He has a whiskey and a beer. He has a record label, Greenback Records. He just what's it called? He just announced his new Spice Girls, Honey and Jasmine and Blitz. I don't know. He's got a bunch of. He's doing Spice Girls, and not only is he doing Spice Girls, he's got Bone Thugs and Harmony on his record label. So the guy, like I said, he's got his hands on everything. He also has an energy drink, the Bucked Up one. And finally, McGregor Fast. And there's a reason that I've got all these in my memory. And I don't have to go look it up. Because he's so good at marketing, everybody knows everything that he's a part of. He's part of a movie, you're going to hear about it. He does anything. He goes and takes in the woods, you're going to hear about it, and you're going to have the location memorized. It's like John F. Kennedy being killed. Everybody knows where they were at that time. Now, is Conor actually ever going to be a participant inside of BKFC? No. Conor McGregor, it's imperative for him to keep his relevance moving along. People are tired of hearing him talk about, oh, I'm going to make my UFC return. I'm going to make my return against this one, against that one. Everybody's like, that's a load of bullshit. We know you're not coming back, man. So just leave it alone. So now he teases us with, he's going to do bare knuckle. It could be against Jeremy Stevens, could be against Mike Perry, could be against Eddie Alvarez, he says. First of all, pretty much all of those guys, except for Eddie Alvarez, are just going to kill him. And Eddie Alvarez has a strong chance of killing him. Chance too big for Conor McGregor to play around with. He's not going to toy with his legacy that he's built for himself, this legend and lore that he's built for himself, to do something and walk into a bare knuckle match and lose to Eddie Alvarez, the guy that he already beat and got a belt from. Just not going to happen. This is a marketing campaign only. And another thing, he's not going to get all busted up. The guy does everything he can to look beautiful constantly. He doesn't want to come home with his kids all cut up and busted up. They're not old enough to understand that yet. They're going to think that it was just I don't know, like he was in a car accident or something. So anyway, Conor McGregor is not going to be making his return, and especially it's not going to be in BKFC, boxing. Next topic. Dana White has come out with a bunch of incredible news on Instagram Live. I tried to stream it live, and it was not working. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with this? Goddamn, hitting every button on the damn phone. I switched phones. I went from Android back to iOS because Android is if you've ever had iOS, don't use Android because iOS, whether you like it or not, works perfectly every time. Hit the button, boom, perfect. That being said, Dana White comes out live, and he makes a bunch of great announcements. Like I said, many of which I've already given to you. If you follow me on X, you would have already known some of this. We're going to go through it and see. So without further ado any longer, let's get into it and see what Uncle D's got to say. Ready, set, go. That wasn't timed perfectly. Ready, set, go. All right. So here he is. Now, before I hit play, I want you guys to notice something, okay? This is totally off topic. The moment I hit play, Dana White is going to make a particular mouth noise that absolutely drives people like me who suffer from misophonia up the fucking wall. Okay? I can't watch MMA Guru. I like MMA Guru. But I can't listen to him because he does this mouth noise like every sentence he begins. I want to tear my fucking hair out. So, and it's nothing against him. I want to message him and be like, bro, but that's like rude. I can't tell him to, hey man, chew a lozenge. But either way, maybe he'll see this and keep a little Sprite on the side or something, But either way, watch. The moment this begins, and I'll never do this to you, okay? Because I wouldn't do what I don't want done to me to you. And if I did, I would edit it out. Because I don't want to drive people nuts who have the same condition as I do. Then psychologists can't even fix it. So anyway, let's see what Uncle D's got to say. Ready? Listen very closely. Right at the beginning.
I thought this would be better. Usually I do these videos and
we'll watch it again. Watch.
A bunch of
so y'all know what I'm talking about.
I figured I'd do it live.
Ready? Hold on. See it? With the tongue? Hear it? Hear it? Two of them.
I thought this would be better.
Now shut up.
I thought this would be better.
Two of them.
Videos and
it's making me crazy just doing this.
Usually I do these videos. I thought this would be better. Usually I do these videos and give you guys a bunch of announcements.
Girl, please stop, man. Please.
Tell you what's going on.
You might have another extra 10,000 fans.
You guys can
they
bitch
can
about
subscribe.
And cry and piss and moan and
all right, here we go.
Be excited and happy, whatever you want to do. Let's start here for all the haters. Power Slap, Friday, March 7th at Fontainebleau. UFC's Saturday, March 8th. If you've never been to a Power Slap event, trust me, check it out. It's fun live. All right,
never done that.
The UFC. All right, so
I don't mind Power Slap.
Starting first,
I don't
we're
care.
Talk about London's main event.
It's a money laundering operation. I gotta give respect.
The
being
original
Italian.
fight was supposed to be Leon Edwards versus Jack Della Maddalena.
He like Jack.
Be number 1 ranked Leon Edwards versus number 5 ranked Sean Brady.
Oh!
Number 1 ranked former champ Leon Edwards taking on Sean Brady, who has an impressive 17-1 record. His
Edwards
only
kills
loss
him.
is to the champ Bilal Muhammad, and I'll fill you in on where Jack's going here in a minute.
As for Jack,
everybody good with that? No bitching, no complaining.
No, we're good. We're good so far, except for the mouth noises.
UFC 314 on April 12th, live from Miami, Florida. Tickets are on sale Friday. Ticketmaster.com. Number 1 ranked former champion Alex Volkanovski will be taking on number 3 ranked Diego Lopez for the vacant UFC featherweight title. Topuria,
you didn't say Diego Lopez.
He's done all that he can in that division, and he feels like he's cemented his legacy.
He ain't cemented nothing. Volkanovski's gonna rip his head off.
So
I don't care how cute your hair is.
155 pounds, and will be vacating the featherweight title. So the way that this works is,
I told you guys about this. I'm gonna show you
as
later.
the first punch is thrown in this fight, the title is vacated. And we will announce what Topuria's next fight will be when we get it done. So Volkanovski versus Lopez, headlining a badass stat card, 52 career wins between the two
LFG,
of them.
motherfuckers.
And
Should
there's
be.
a 5-round co-main event.
What did you say, Uncle Dana?
Michael Chandler.
Michael Chandler. Who did I predict it? Not predicted, but who did I told you about?
Chandler is a
Patty Pimblett.
3-time.
You remember when I announced that?
Another organization. He's always
I'll show
fun.
you.
How fun? He's fought 6 times in the UFC.
Dana White and the
5
UFC do
bonuses.
not have me blocked for
And
nothing.
Patty is on an 8-fight win streak and has never lost in the UFC. All right? So
Do it again.
I got some more here.
Jolly Rancher talking.
Number
That's terrible.
4 ranked.
Jolly
you're
Rancher.
And my boys
Shut
are
up.
telling me there's been some talk
You ever had Jolly
out
Ranchers
on the
in
internet
like
about this one.
Boston?
Patricio Pitbull
Not on.
at featherweight.
I told
Those
you
of you
about
who don't
Patricio Pitbull
Pitbull
too,
is a
remember?
former 2-division champion.
I'll
in
show
another
you on the
organization,
screen.
But
Told you a month ago.
recently
2
he
maybe.
has publicly asked for his release.
Fake news,
And
they
now we
say.
get to see him compete.
Let me tell you a
against
little
the
something
best.
about that. Just because the news is early and something falls through doesn't mean that it's fake. I'm giving it to you fresh. I'm talking when they come up with a dumbass idea in the little circle in the room, I got a little microphone on. Come right into my ear. So, sometimes I get a little antsy and I put out something that's slightly off. But for the most part, it's bada bada bing. Everything I say. Unbelievable. No appreciation. I don't even know if I did get one thank you. I mentioned it, and this guy said thank you. So I got to give him props. I remember you. Except I can't remember who you are, but I remember you and your entity.
The world. When he left the organization, he was the featherweight champion. So basically the same thing happens.
So basically, he
When the
wasn't really
first
that good.
Punch is thrown in this fight, he's no longer their champion. And obviously standing in his way, Yair Rodriguez, one of the most...
Yair Rodriguez is going to tear that man to bits.
This kid's got 9 post-fight bonuses. So
Yair is going to kill him.
Fight. Remember, tickets are on sale.
That's what Chael calls him, Yair. I love it.
And I'll drag this over there for you guys in a minute and show you how stacked this card is. All right?
What you going to do before that?
Who's Topuria fighting?
Stop mouth clicking.
When we get it done, we'll let you guys know. As soon as we
I'm
get
doing
the
this for you
Topuria fight
guys.
done, we'll let you know. We don't have a fight done yet for him yet. Now let me get to UFC
point?
315 on May 10th, live from the Bell Center in Montreal, Canada. The main event will be
Montreal?
Bilal Muhammad, his first title defense, against, what was I just talking about? Number 4 ranked Jack Della Maddalena.
Why?
Multiple times to put together the Bilal Shavkat
Bilal takes
fight,
that.
but Rakhmonov is
I know.
injured.
Everybody going to be
So
angry.
as soon as Rakhmonov
Bilal going to
comes
tear that
in,
man to bits.
we'll get him back in there.
He don't have a
Obviously,
chance.
He'll probably be
None.
first
Zip,
in line to
zilch.
fight whoever wins that.
I know Bilal follows me, but
Jack
I'm not
Della
biased.
versus, Bilal
I make fun of him.
Bilal has
He
lost
sees
in
it.
11 fights. Jack's
Bilal
on a
kills him.
17-fight win streak with all 8
I
of
don't
those
care.
wins coming by first
Bunch
round
of cans.
knockout or submission. He's another guy.
Couple
who's
fighters,
earned,
couple but a bunch of
5
cans.
performance bonuses in 6 fights. And his last fight,
He's a good
against,
fighter. I like
Gilbert
him.
Burns, earned him
Italian.
Honors Comeback of the Year nomination. These guys have a
I just did the mouth
combined
click. Fuck.
28 fight
Kinda did it on
unbeaten
purpose.
streak that goes back over 6 years. Now the co-main event on this card, the number 1 ranked Pound for pound fighter in the world, Valentina Shevchenko will face number 5 ranked Manon Fiorot for the flyweight title.
The chick that definitely looks like a man.
Shevchenko is the greatest women's flyweight of all time.
Shevchenko.
Beat everybody, Holly Holm, Juliana Pena.
I've been waiting for your call.
You know what I'm saying? Andrade Grazo. The list goes on and on.
A little sparring, you know what I'm saying?
Is riding a 12.
I guess I should listen.
She got 12 straight wins.
She's riding, could be this
hasn't
deep.
lost in something like 7 years. And she has the potential to be France's first world champion.
Francis Ngannou?
Cyril Gane was an interim champ. Also on the card, we have number...
I'm going to give you some more news before anybody gets it. And you're not going to believe this. You're going to probably hate this. The next Aspinall fight is going to be against Cyril Gane at UFC 315. That's what the word that I'm getting in the earpiece is, okay? Inside the war room. We'll see soon enough when it comes true how right I was. Back to Uncle D.
Gilbert Burns versus 17-0 undefeated Michael Morales. And we announced yesterday Alexa Graza is taking on Natalia Silva.
Ooh, that was the one.
Card, so as soon as we get
that's the get that lubrication when
that fight tickets go on sale February 28th.
Yeah, that old Natalia Silva and Alexa Grasso, boy. Damn, baba boom, baba bing.
Show you guys the
you know what I'm saying? Is that
Miami card?
Oh shit! I dropped my
Let's see here.
My you ain't allowed.
Hold on here.
You two don't like it when you say my
I suck at this.
Rare.
Hold on, hold on. No, don't touch it. There we go.
Don't touch it.
My fat head out of the way.
Yeah, that's fucking for sure.
Boom.
Dummy got me blocked.
That's the Miami card.
Hey, wait. I was looking at the fucking camera, not you. Or the card.
All right.
He just did it all with no words. He comes up, he goes like this.
Nobody's bitching here. Love you, need a drama.
Nobody else does, Dana. He did it again. He's just doing it over and over just to fuck
Tom ever. Yes, you will. It's coming. Relax. Paige Van Zandt.
Paige Van Zandt. Remember? Call me.
All good shit. Everybody happy. Everybody good. We got. We'll get to you guys.
I'm gonna stop.
You guys like that better than me putting out videos? We can do it live.
Whichever one you got some water in.
Good job. Thank you.
Little water.
AJ, good to see you in Australia. Chef Lou, what's up, my brother? Scotty Walsh. Everybody's on here tonight. All right. Love you guys. Hope you're happy. I will see you in Seattle this Saturday. If you don't know.
Now you do.
This Saturday. Song and Cejudo.
Song and Cejudo.
Saturday night. We haven't been to Seattle in a long time.
Sorry, Cejudo.
Looking forward to it.
See, I went.
Good night, everybody.
I did it, but I meant like when I did it, I meant it like when you're like that kind of thing. Hold on. Yeah, when you're like fuck out of here. That was intentional. But Song Yadong, Henry. I don't know, Henry. Who knows? Henry's intelligent. I love watching his breakdowns on everything. He's very, very intelligent. At least in terms of the fight game. Very smart. Good breakdowns. He knows what he's doing. John Jones wanted to train with him. You know what I'm saying? So, that pretty much concludes this here video with 2 hot topics in one. You know what I'm saying? Because you know where to come to get the earliest news in the UFC. The fastest. Before Ariel. Before anybody even gets out of the room and their cell phones are allowed back in their pocket. He's right on the damn with me. Upfront Tony. Guess what I just heard? This motherfucker. Don't tell Dana. It's me. Your cousin. From the family tree. Why everybody's trying to picking on me? Charlie Brown. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. In the name of peace and justice, Allah, Jesus Christ, Buddha, Hindu guy, Savior of the world, in the Lord's name, Das Vidanya.